Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor to be able to gather with you guys today and celebrate the UA class of 2020, or as I call you guys, the class of COVID-19. You've come a long way these past few years at Alabama and studied a lot of stuff you probably don't remember studying. While not all of us can be here today, I am thankful for the immense privilege of being this year's keynote speaker.
Audrey wins all the points.
I'll be sure to add this to my resume for next year when I'm trying to find a job. While writing the speech last night in my room at 10 p.m., I thought, what's the best way to give our graduating seniors a proper goodbye? Even though some of you are never leaving T-Town and are forced to stay with me for another year. But as I pondered the best way to write this speech, I had an idea. No one wants sappy graduation advice, especially not from a 21-year-old who has never graduated. So I'm just going to talk about you guys and our experiences these past few years at the capstone. Since I'm very type A, we're going to go in alphabetical order. So Becca, Christina, and Rachel. Perfect, you're in line. Okay, starting with Becca. You arrived my sophomore year and joined the famous underground club, the Crack Crew, which we know is the name of our infamous gang of hooligans that frequent the Cracker Barrel establishment. Just had to put that into context for the parents. So our friendship started with when Christina convinced us that your name was spelled B-E-K-A-H, when in reality you preferred it to be spelled B-E-C-K-A. That was a real plot twist. Now, of course, Becca shouldn't be confused with your alter ego, Becca, who is a bodybuilder gremlin that embodies a true chaotic evil. But anyway, I'm sure Rachel's parents are confused, so I'm going to move on. I'm losing my space here. Becca, you've integrated into the crew so fast, and we're soon the life of movie nights. I'll forever appreciate your enthusiasm for Just Dance, your appreciation for meme culture, your love for sparkling grape juice from Target, your movie taste that's similar to mine, your love for the brain and psychology, and your overall chaotic energy. You can put a smile on my face even after some mean nurse in the hospital yells at me and makes me tear up for the first time in like a year. Lastly, Becca, it's important to note that there are things that are loud in this world, such as a police siren, a gunshot, an atomic bomb perhaps. But none of these things top the boom of your laugh in the Crimson Place apartment complex. This isn't something to hide though, even if Christina shushes you, because your laugh usually leaves us all rolling as well. Christina. Tina.
Oh,
Chris, if you will. Oh, what a long ride it's been together. I first met you when you showed up to Riley's dorm room for movie night crying, and I thought, whoa, this girl's got a lot of feelings right now, and I don't know what to do because I'm just a soft freshman gal trying to survive. But soon you helped me, Riley, and Sydney found the Crack Crew. You are truly one of the smartest people that I know, but you're also one of the most selfless, which I feel like gets overlooked sometimes. You're willing to listen to others even when the topic is about poop or some other gross nursing thing. You try out other people's preferences in movies, music, and TV shows, even if it's not what you like. And whether that be, and most importantly, you give your time to others when it's needed, whether that be in church, in your friendships, or in the community. I haven't forgotten that you were willing to pick up some loser freshman like myself and drive me to church every Sunday, even though without fail, I'd always get car sick in your car. That takes some serious love for others. And while I'm out here on the record, I think you should personally consider a presidential run at some point, because I really think you could change the world for the better. Plus, I think Becca wants to know what's inside Area 51, and so you could let us know if you became president. Lastly, I tried to look up "You Rock" in German, and I found "Du Rockst." But that came up, but I figured I was going to butcher the pronunciation, but no, my intentions were what matters. Lastly, but never the least, because there are no favorites in the Crack Crew, we have Rachel. The good old Rach Bogues. Rachel, you joined the Crack Crew soon after it was founded, but I really considered a petition to kick you out after finding out that you watched the Barbie version of Tangled. Despite our profound differences in movie taste, I have thoroughly enjoyed having you as a friend. Not that you're going anywhere because you're still working in BHAM this fall and are stuck with me still talking about nursing things after 3 years. Anyway, Rach, you are definitely the funky member of the Crack Crew, and you add so much energy to the group. Unless, of course, it's past 11 p.m. and you morph into tired, angry Rachel who will destroy with sass anyone and anything that gets in her way. But anyway, back to normal daytime Rachel. You definitely win the superlative for best advice giver, and you never fail to encourage each one of us in our struggles. I have seen you lead college girls so well and pour into the lives of others, even when they do not reciprocate your efforts. When you move away from us, I hope you know we still expect fun pictures of you posing some fun pictures of you posing as statues wherever you find them. It is my hope that one day you marry the fireman of your dreams and have 6 children, all boys, of course.
Yes!
You also rock, but this time I get to say it in English because you don't know German. All in all, ladies, it's been a wild ride here in T-Town. I will cherish each and every one of our memories together, just to name a few: football games, Cracker Barrel visits, Heritage House meetups, Guitar Hero jams, Just Dance competitions, Friendsgivings, river walks at Christmas time, movie nights, cookout milkshakes, library study sessions where I don't have anything to study so I distract everyone, and lately our quarantine card game sessions. Not to make this speech about what you've done for me, but I truly would not be the same person standing here speaking to you guys if it had not been for your love and unconditional support. I hate change, and it's scary to think that we will all eventually go our separate ways, but the Spirit of God Himself dwells in us, and that's the one thing that we can rely on in such an uncertain and ever-changing world. Since graduation speeches are all about unsolicited advice, I'll give you mine to end this speech. My favorite Bible verse, if you don't count the entire book of Romans, is Acts 20:24, which reads, "I do not count my life of any value or as precious to myself, if only I may finish my course in the ministry I received from the Lord Jesus to testify to the gospel of the grace of God." I see you guys live out this verse daily, and it is my hope that in all the future things you do, whether it be hobbies, work, study abroads, church ministries, you do these things in a manner that points lost people to a great God, a God who gave His Son that each of us can be reconciled to Him. I am proud to be you guys' sister in Christ, and I just want to end with I love you guys and congratulations, class of 2020.
Oh, what a good speaker!
I'd hire Rachel.
Oh.
Becca Jameson.